but it's a place of the imagination as much as a real place. Doig's trying to capture an atmosphere of memory itself as well as of an actual place. And it's almost like a screen or a veil of memory. One of my first teaching jobs was at St Martin's School of Art, and Peter Doig was one of the first students that I came to teach there. He was this sort of cowboy character, full of life. Doig spent a lot of his childhood travelling around with his parents in Canada from one place to another. Coburg is a place where he grew up. The Coburg 3+1 are standing looking back at us. I think a lot of the paintings that he was making at this time do capture specific memories of youth, but they definitely go beyond the anecdotal. If you like, the painting could be about the act of remembering and how fugitive that is. One of the things Doig discovered was what an apt medium painting is to try and capture something like memory or mood. Paint itself is fluid, it resists you a bit, but it flows, it curdles in places. It's infinitely malleable, like memory. There's a real sense of it not just being a series of flat layers one behind the other, but that there's this continuum of space. This snow, it's almost falling in front of the painting. The more you look and the more this whiteout is happening, the more colour comes through from behind. You know, this thick, obdurate white paint on the surface, it's just so declarative and emphatic. And then it becomes very swimmy and translucent. And beyond that, much thinner, almost watercolourish. That kind of range, I think, is really unusual, and to make it all cohere in a single work, I think is pretty remarkable. There's a dialogue going on between himself, his contemporaries, and with the past. Bruegel, for example. Monet's snow scenes, which are full of colour, purple shadows on the white snow. Richter's in there, Polka's in there. They're all digested and they're a springboard to something new. It's got this almost orchestral quality, this kind of contrapuntal way of making an image. So much richness. You could look at it for hours, days. Our interior worlds are coming in and out of focus all the time. And that's exactly what's happening in the painting. A kind of pulsation between clarity and indistinction, which is exactly like how the mind works and how memory works, but it's always just beyond reach. Could be seen as a metaphor for the uncapturable memory or the thought stuck on the tip of your tongue, and what's irretrievable about being young.